Okay, so in the last video we talked about PEMDAS, which is the order of equation we should follow while solving an equation. When I was younger, I was taught another acronym, which is BODMAS. Now let's compare both of them and see how they compare with one another. So PEMDAS, P stands for parenthesis, and BODMAS B stands for brackets. So basically they're the same thing. The parenthesis brackets, this means this first bracket, second bracket, and third bracket. So I would say they're the same thing. Now the next one, PEMDAS, E for exponents, and BODMAS, O stands for off, but for our case we'll take it as order. It stands for off and order. Basically both of them are the same thing. It means square root or square basically. So let me write that down. It can mean x squared or x to the power half, which is square root, and it can be square, cube root, whatever, like it can be anything. So they're both the same as well. The next one is M. By looking at the letter itself, we see something different. The next one is M for PEMDAS and D for BODMAS. So let's see what they mean. PEMDAS, it's multiplication, and for BODMAS it's division. So these two are definitely not the same. They're not the same. Okay, let's look at the next one. The letter looks different here as well. So that's D, which is division, and BODMAS is M, which is multiplication. And they're definitely not the same either. Okay, let's look at the next one. So the next one is A and S for both sides. Looks the same by the letter. Let's see what they mean. This one is addition and subtraction, and over here it's addition and subtraction. These two are definitely the same. So the problem over here mainly comes down to these two parts. One is saying multiplication first, the other one is saying division first. So in order to demystify this, let's look at an example. Let's look at this example right here. So this is the equation that took social media by storm, and a lot of people were arguing what the answer for this should be a few years back and in different social medias. So let's try to solve this and see how PEMDAS and BODMAS answers this question. So for either one, bracket should be first, so I'll just write that down. 8 divide, I'll just try divide like this. 8 divided by 2, 2 plus 2 is 4, write it down. And then 8 divided by 2, and then this bracket is basically multiplied, right? I'll do this is the PEMDAS. I'll do the BODMAS one right now. So the first step should be same, and the second step also is same till now. So everything looks same till now, but for PEMDAS, multiplication came first, right? So the answer should be, if we follow the order there, 8 divided by 2, not 2, 8, multiplication is first, so 8, and then it should be 1. And for BODMAS, the division should be, it comes, division comes first in the acronym. So 4 times 4, and 4 times 4 is 16. 16. So they're definitely not the same, and something is happening. These are not the same, and something is happening over here. So in mathematics, if we don't consider these acronyms, what the main way to do this equation is by using different orders, right? Levels when it should be done first. So let's look at the example which should be done first. For either case, I think we saw brackets should be the first one, and then exponents. I'm using brackets from BODMAS and exponents from PEMDAS just to keep both of them in there. Okay, so anyways, the level 3, so the bracket should be done first and then exponent, both of them agree on that. The level 3 should be multiplication and division, so they're together, they're on the same level. And level 4 should be addition and subtraction, they are on the same level. So multiplication and division is on the same level, addition and subtraction is on the same level. What is the difference? Well, let's look at addition and subtraction first. Let's see if they actually matter. So suppose we have 5 plus 5 minus 2. So if I do addition first, what do I get? 10 and minus 2, which is 8. Now let's do the same thing, but let's do subtraction first. 5 minus 2, that's 3, and this is 3, and 5 plus 3 is 8. Let's do another one. 50 plus 10 minus 20. So let's do plus first. 50 plus 10 is 60. 60 minus 20 is 40. And then let's do again 50 plus 10 minus 20. Let's do subtraction first. 20 minus 10 is negative 10. And 50 minus negative 10 is 50 minus 10, positive and negative becomes negative. 50 minus 10 is 40 as well. So for addition and subtraction, they're on the same level, but it doesn't matter which one you do first. You can do addition first or subtraction first. The answer will be the same. But for like multiplication and division, as we have seen in this one, it really does matter if we do division first or multiplication first, right? However, the rule when you come across this equation like this is, suppose we have 8 times 2 minus divided by 2. The rule for this is you go from the left hand side. So whenever you have like multiplication and division on the same level, like on the same equation, you go from the left hand side. So it should be 8 times 9 divided by 2. Similarly, if you had something like this, 8 divided by 9 times 2, you should go from left hand side. So the first step should be 8 divided by 9, and then you multiply by 2. In reality, there should not be any case where you get an equation like this, because it's a very ambiguous way of writing equations. Usually they should like specify with brackets beforehand, and this should be done first, or this should be done first using brackets. That's the way equation should be written. But however, for this specific case that we've seen the equation, the answer should be, we have seen up to this point they're both the same, and then we should do it from the left hand side. And turns out that this is the equation that we have done from the left hand side. So this specific way of solving the equation is the right way. I'm not saying BODMAS is the right way, but it just turned out to be, in this case, BODMAS is the right way, but we should go from the left hand side and then continue the equation. Alright, that's it for this video.